Alright, today is August 1st, and just want to let you know, yesterday, I graduated my IOP class. I no longer have to go 3 times a week. I'm just doing my one-on-ones. Um, and, see, Monday, I believe I'll be 16 weeks clean. And there's something that I was going through as I was getting the nursery a little more tidied. I tend to mess it up, clean it to give me something to do from time to time. There's a couple things I feel like I personally need, and I feel like it's a great thing being a parent, especially in recovery and being pregnant. This thing I actually got free. It clips on and off of whatever the heck you want to put it on. On here, it tells you car safety, seat, pretty much different information about the car seats. It comes front and back. If you need to know if you put it in right, there's a number. Child abduction, what you need to know. Suggestions on how to keep them safe. Choking, when to start first aid. If you're alone with the child who is choking, shout, call 911, whatever. And then on the back of it starts your instructions on how to do CPR. And this one is pretty much shows you for your infant and child under 1. Because of an infant being obviously a lot smaller and you're more easily to break their bones, there's a different way. You hold the baby on its front and you pat their back. And this shows for a little older kid, but less than 1, how to do their chest compressions. If you don't have first, CPR certified or whatever, it's always good to get. It's always worth it. But if you're around someone and something happens or whatever, they then have instructions here that will help guide them on how to do the CPR. I'm prone to getting postpartum depression, and hopefully it doesn't hit this time, my 3rd time around. But people who have problems with how to soothe the crying baby, I never dealt with a colicky baby. So if I do have a colicky baby, this will be great to know to help me keep calm. Skin wound treatments on bruises, cuts, bleeding, burns and scalds, general treatment, burns and blisters, larger deep cuts, and electrical burns. It tells you how to treat all of them and what to do. Fever, when to call your doctor, the pediatrician. Poisoning hotline, whatever. You know how when you go around, sometimes you see those little green and black stickers with the little face of like, poisoning thing. You can actually call the poison control and get them for free, sent to you. The post on whatever, like, I guess for like little older kids, let them know like this is not okay to touch. A sleep safe environment tells you different tips on how to help with reducing of SIDS. Well, I really think this is a great thing. And how to choose a crib. Also, I received this in one of my recovery gifts on the haul, and I find this the most important for me because of me being an ex-user, especially during pregnancy. And it starts from the age 2 up to the age 2 months to the age of 5 years old. Now, each stage, it'll tell you, sorry, okay, maybe at 2 months. You're going to start with pretty much having briefly calm himself or whatever, social, language, and cognitive different skills. Mark them off whenever, they develop those milestones. But then you always got to know that each child develops a little different. Like my daughter probably started walking at about the age 9 months, and my son was about 13 or 14 months. My kids were a lot slower with talking. But I never used with them. And now it doesn't really make a difference. So if they do this but a little bit later, mark it down on the later date. They're pretty much looking for children who take really long. And each section is a green. There is, I think towards the end is a green, I guess, box. And on here it says to mark these and call your doctor right away, like saying if it doesn't respond to sound or whatever, and keeps going. I find this highly grateful to get as a gift. I guess they didn't know that I was in recovery. I just find it great because I don't know the effects, and there's not much known about methamphetamines and development of children. They just know it might be something with the brain, but besides that, there's not really much known. But I guess you can get this if you're in the States. I guess Center for Disease and Control Prevention. There's a number on the back of here, and an address. I don't know if you can see that I guess you can call and probably request one of these books. This is www.cdc.gov/milestones. I'm pretty sure there's information. I've not looked on the website yet because I have this book. But definitely if you're pregnant or you're in recovery, or let alone just a parent, I highly suggest one of these. It's always good to keep up. I always got little things that say like 2 or 3 things for their, month or whatever. This is way more detailed for longer. I highly suggest it. And that would be my update for today.